Hello YouTube, I am Shrillex and today I am going to be beginning a new mini-series on the channel on this wonderful game, FTL. Now if you've never heard of FTL, it's a great indie game created by Subset Games and it came out back in 2012. Which is quite a long time ago now, but as you're going to see, it's a game that has held up to time because it was one of the first games that I can remember that really did a good roguelike space sim. Well, it's not space sim, but it's a roguelike in space. So let's just get started. Yes, I want to start a new game. Now, I actually have all of it. Basically, whenever you start the game, you're only going to have the very first version of the very first ship. But as you go through and do certain things with different ships, you'll be able to get more advanced ones. Well, they're not all more advanced, they're just different ways that they're laid out, and you have to play each one differently. For instance, this basic ship is, what you would think. It's basic, it's very balanced, and it uses lasers to fight, whereas this ship here has a cloaking device, but it doesn't have shields. So you have to actually balance that in a certain way, and some ships have different crew members who are maybe weaker than others, and there's different variants of each type of ship as well. But anyway, I think that I'm just going to go in with the basic ship and start from there. But you can name your crew, and so, just to be appropriate, I'm going to name them after members of 126th. And of course, Captain Shrillex has to be in charge. I'm going to make Skipper into one of the characters, and also Justice. Advanced Edition content, that's the expansion pack that came out a few years ago. Set it to normal difficulty, and I'm just going to leave it called the Kestrel. So let's begin. The data you carry is vital to the remaining Federation fleet. Oh yes, I actually forgot to mention the plot of the story. You are a member of the Federation. There's just been a massive rebellion, and so you want to get to the Federation fleet, and you want to save them by destroying at the very end of the game, destroying the rebel flagship, which is a very, very difficult boss battle. Basically, you're spending the entire game, which it takes a few hours. It takes maybe 2 hours to finish. I can't remember. It's been a while since I played, but you'll see as we go along how long it's going to take. I'm just going to how do I explain this? Okay. So everything requires power. This is your ship, and it has a load of different subsystems and your little characters in it. Now, everything requires power. You have your weapons, which I'm going to activate by clicking on them, and you also have your engines, your shields, you have your navigation, which doesn't actually require any power. You also have your cameras, which allows you to see throughout your ship. If that gets damaged and someone tries to board you, you won't be able to see them. Or also if there's a fire, because you can't get fires that start on board. The door system allows you to remote control these doors, which is very helpful if a fire begins, because you can open up your airlocks, and that will starve it of oxygen. Give it a few seconds. Oh wait, the oxygen's turned on, so that won't work. Give it a few seconds. It's paused, so it's not actually going to work. Look. That will then flood, and fire can't exist without oxygen, obviously. The things that require power is oxygen as well. That's very straightforward. Your people will, die if you don't have enough oxygen. But anyway, enough rambling. I am going to get on to the first sector. Now, you can see here, you can choose where to go, wherever it is in jumping distance, and you have to get to the exit of each sector. Now, I want to get as much loot as possible. So I'm thinking I'm going to go down here, up here, across, down, here. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. I don't know if I'm going to be able to fit all these in because, as you'll see, a rebel fleet will start to chase after me as I move along. But when I go into the first sector, what happens? Scanners detect that a battle is taking place nearby. It seems someone is under attack by space pirates. Now, obviously, we're good guys, so we're going to aid the civilian ship. Power up your weapons and engage the pirate ship. Now, this game you can pause it, and you'll see why you would need to pause it in a moment. Now, as you can see, the enemy, we have shields and the enemy has shields. We each have one layer of shields, so one laser blast will take out that layer of shields. Now, the burst laser, I believe, fires 3 shots, if I recall correctly, and I'm going to target that at the shield generator. Now, we also have an Artemis rocket. This will let me aim at anything and it will go straight through the shields. Now what I want to do is just disable the shield. I'm only going to fire one rocket because rockets are actually a commodity and you want to, you know, if you're using rockets, you want to keep moves. You don't want to waste them. Now, I am not going to fire another round of rockets. So what I'm going to do is target the next set of lasers at the weapons. And that will disable... Oh, actually, no. I want to make sure those shields stay down. Oh, no. They have gotten Artemis. Target the shields. Ooh, that hurts. Skipper got injured and they hit the engines. And without the engines, that means that we are not going to be able to maneuver, and we're also not going to be able to jump out of the sector. Because, you see, you can jump out in the middle of the battle. Right? You can jump out in the middle of the battle and leave the sector to escape. Oh. Okay, sorry, I was talking too much there, and the ship was badly damaged in battle. Most of the crew accept your offer to be dropped off in a nearby station, but one offers to join, and I'm going to be happy to accept. This means that we can get another crew member. Now, I can actually rename this crew member Johnny Maloney. And who shall I rename it to? Rick. Current of 126. Okay, now the engine bay is about to get repaired. That should only take a moment more. Get in there, Justice. And now, Rick, you're going to go on to shields. Just to skip back to there. Oh, actually, one second. You can save your crew's current position because your crew will level up. So you're going to want to keep the same crew member in the same area of the ship, which is what I'm going to do. Rick's going to always be on shields, Justice is always going to be on weapons, and Skipper's always going to be on engines, you know. And I'm always going to be on navigation because I want them to get leveled up and so they'll be more efficient at their jobs. This first episode is a lot of rambling, and a lot of people probably already know about this game, so it's probably very pointless. But I can, you know, I can say that it's a bit of a tutorial because that's what it is. You know, people who are new will learn a bit. Oh. You find a number of ships fleeing from a small space station, you heal them as what's wrong. Help bring over. Oh. No, I am not going to send a crew because someone will die. Whenever it asks you to send crew members, you could maybe get a crew member back, or you could get some great, you know, weapon or something like that. Or you could get a lot of scrap, but you might also get destroyed. Well, you won't actually get destroyed, but your crew will get injured or killed. They won't just get injured. Now I'm going to get the first laser to fire, and that is going to damage them. You see, the problem with this particular area is we are very close to a star. And for all of you astrophysicists and astronomers out there, you know that if you're very close to, you know, this image isn't very good to show just how close you are, but you will get solar winds and solar flares coming out and hitting you, which can cause fires, which is not something. And those fires can start and destroy rooms. Right, I'm going to want to get this fire put out and get the doors back online, and as soon as the drive charges up, I am going to jump out of here. Jump, and we're going to go here. Let's go. Oh, unfortunately Rick is still injured. Intervene and defend the outpost. Yeah, we have to, right? Yeah, Rick's not in a good position here. Oh, they have got a jammer. Right. The good thing about a drone ship is they can't repair unless they have a repair drone. Okay, they've turned my O2 offline. That's not particularly nice, but that'll be fine. Oh! Their weapons are offline, their shield is offline. Just fire enough or burst and that will take them out. Why did all of my shots hit? There we go. Enemy is defeated. Rick, you go through to there. And we've got some different things. And the outpost officers. Now we have a reasonable amount of scrap. Oh, that's what I was hoping I was going to find. A store. Stores are where you can buy crew members and you can buy weapons and loads of them. Oh. Attack the automated ship to get to the sensor station. Yes, please. I am just getting into a lot of trouble today, aren't I? And I'm just going to make sure that they shoot at the... Oh, that's going to hurt. Yes, that did hurt quite a bit. Oh, okay. Fire an Artemis because I do not want to die. That was quite a painful shot. I'm actually going to put the burst laser in as a priority, because then, as long as we have enough energy to power it, we won't have to. Oh. Ah, I actually want to use that. But anyway, the Artemis took them down. Only 8 scrap for that. That was disappointing. We are going to now jump to the store, where, as I was saying, you can buy loads of lovely goodies. Now, what have we got here? We have got flak, pike beam. That's tempting. I want to fix all. That's the first thing I want to do. Cell phone, tombstone, crew teleporter, battery, clone bay. Clone bay is, you know, nice. Yeah, the cloning bay is nice. But don't need it. Crew teleporter is great if you have a good enough people to have an away team. But let me just see, is there anything to sell? No, there's nothing to sell on this ship. I think that I want that pike beam. And I think I'm going to get that pike beam. That is probably a stupid idea because I don't have enough to power it. But with a bit of playing around, I can get this to work. Now, everyone just go to the health bay. Yeah, Rick doesn't need, or whoever that is. Yeah, that is Rick. And now all of you go back to your stations, and we shall get ready to go. We are going to go to here, and we are going to fight whatever comes our way. Oh, asteroid field. We need scrap, so I'm going to explore it. Discover remains of a ship embedded in an asteroid. It has some functional missiles. That's okay. Here. We are going to go here. Oh, that's nasty. Right, you take out the shields. And you take out that... Oh wait, is that a laser? I'm pretty sure that they can't damage me. Yeah, that's a laser. That's a pike beam. Those are both beam weapons. And beam weapons can't get through shields. So I'm invincible here. I can just bombard them until they die. Enemy ship appears to be powering up its FTL. Oh no, you do not. Knock that idea right out of you. And I'm going to open these doors just to get rid of that. Right, as soon as the FTL charges, I'm going to want to get out of here. That fire is going to put out. Get ready to go and jump. Yeah, I can go here and then I can jump to another sector and then exit. You want to go to as many sectors as possible to get as much stuff as possible. Oh, Rebel Scout was waiting for me. Not enough power. This is a problem. Okay, it's not that big of a problem. Actually, no. I want the pike beam. That isn't going to be able to damage me. Oh, please. Okay, good. It only hit the O2, which is offline anyway. Yeah, you can get off the shield now. Let's try to. Oh, this is hurting. Right, what can we do? You want to hit as many rooms as possible with this. That's about as good as I'm going to get, and that is hitting all of the key systems. That's definitely hurt him. Can I switch out to the burst laser because that's going to be more useful? See now his shields up. Oh, because he's able to divert power away from. And the weapons are offline, and with the next burst, I will kill him. We are nearly at the end. Please put all of that power into shields. Or engines. Okay, now we can increase the O2 and prepare to get out of here. You guys heal that up. That was a painful fight. I'm gonna be honest, that was not particularly nice. Divert that to shields and prepare to jump into the next sector, and that is going to bring us to another ship. I am so shocked, it is unbelievable. I'm gonna target that at the shields, and then this. Is that possible? Oh wait, no, of course that's not possible. Genius. Yeah. Oh, they have got a teleporter, I did not realize. One guy in there, send Rickon, and they can take him. Okay, now he's dead. You can go there, Rick, you just take the helm for a second. I'm just gonna have to use the Artemis. Just kill them! Oh. God. O2 is down. Get on that. Oh, this is hurting. I was not expecting this much of a problem from the first sector. But then I've just gotten unlucky with Ion, Store, or that's a Pulsar. Isn't it? Pulsar? fire. Just shoot at something. Get me out of here. Because these guys are just crazy. Okay, how am I going to... Now once I jump to the exit, the way will be safe. Because I'm pretty sure you don't get enemies in the exit. Yeah. Okay, well we are in an ion storm, which isn't very nice. Both of you guys, get in here. And now close all the doors. Okay, get in there, you two. Heal that up, and then you can both power these up as well. I don't need two in engine. Can't afford to have two in engine. Actually, one thing that I'm going to do is... Oh no, that's what I want. I'm going to upgrade my ship's power capacity, so now I can actually have extra evasion, which is going to be lovely. And all of you get back to your areas of the ship. And now we are going to prepare to jump. Now we have two civilian sectors as our choices. I think that we are going to take the very hostile route. Or I want to... I think I might well give myself the option of civilian sectors, so I am going to choose to go to this. And that's probably a bad idea because I should always just go to hostile ones, but we're going to see how good of a condition the ship is in after the next jump. I will see you all in the next video. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.